So we left off last time just as you were in touch with Sabrina, who I believe was the mental health specialist. So how did that go then, Jason?
Yeah, she got to work getting paper-coloured pencils and paints from the cupboard. I stared vacantly at a blank piece of paper. What do I draw? Sabrina smiled. Whatever you like. And so I drew. It's not making much sense, I said. It looks interesting, whatever it is, said Sabrina. The stockish figure was sat there. I had to admit I stared hard. Who's that? I said. Raquel Thomas, Sabrina replied. She looks like a cross-dresser, I said. Sabrina gave me a stern glance. Have you got a problem with that? She said. Without thinking, I said. She doesn't even look like a woman. I realised what I just said. Sorry, I didn't mean any offence. The truth was, I'd never come across a transsexual woman before. I just finished my sentence when a young lad called Ryan appeared, overtly and overconfident. Hi, I'm Jason, I said. Hey, do you know that fit bird Simone? He said. Well, I shagged her last night. She were gagging for it. And who's that weirdo there? He said, pointing to a young lad. The young man said, I'm Jamie. You queer, said Ryan. Before Ryan drew breath, the lad said, Yes, I am gay. A puffy, said Ryan. Sabrina confronted Ryan, making it clear he was out of order. This is a safe place for all and we don't tolerate verbal abuse. I've had enough anyway, said Ryan. I'm out of here. And so he left in a huff. Sabrina glanced at me. Keep up with the artwork, she said. You're doing great. The group's over with. Do you fancy a brew? Tea with milk and one, I said. I sat down heavily on the chair. She began to talk. Slowly the words flowed. I have schizophrenia, she said. I wouldn't have guessed it, to be quite honestly. She pointed to an old lady, drawn, frail looking. She's called Lena, said Josie. She's been here years. She often wanders around. She doesn't know she's doing it. She never washes. She's too far gone. She'll be institutionalised forever. No family, except for a stepdaughter who visited her twice a week. She had dozens of items. Just then Gloria, the psychiatric nurse, appeared. You're disgusting, Lena, she said. You've wet yourself again. This place really is the bane of my life.